Good morning, Chris. So first I'll ask, there's a ton of pass rushers in this Senior Bowl and in this upcoming draft. With that said, what stands out about you as a player and a person, and why should an NFL team pick you?
Like you said, there are a lot of great pass rushers in the draft and at the Senior Bowl. They're all great. I feel like what I bring to the game is quickness, first quick step, power, and ability to get to the quarterback.
How you doing, Chris? But how does it feel to be in this moment, man? Because a lot of great players played in this game, from LaDainian Tomlinson to Tim Tebow, a lot of great players. So how does it feel to have your name on that list?
It's definitely great. It's a blessing to be here. Great opportunity to go out there and compete with all the best guys in all these great conferences, and just be able to go out there and compete with the best guys in the nation. It's the best of the best.
Chris, we've seen a lot of guys in recent years in the Senior Bowl elevate their draft stock just based off what they do on game day. What's your mentality going into this week's game, trying to do the same for you?
I'm just going to go into this week and all of the practices in the game and go out there and compete.
Quick question. A lot of people, you're going to be asked this a million times, like, what can you bring to a team? I want to know, what can a defensive coach, what can a head coach, what can a coach in general do to bring the best out of you every day?
Can you ask that one more time?
What can a coach or head coach, trainer, whatever it may be, do to bring the best out of you every day?
Just, coach me hard. I've been coached hard my whole entire life, so just good coaching and coaching me hard and holding me accountable can bring the best out of me.
Hey, question for you. If I went to your YouTube right now and it gave you suggested videos, who are the pass rushers and defensive linemen that would be the highlight clips would pop up for you? Because I'm wondering, when you have specific moves, not just players you like, but specific moves, are there any players that you've pulled to try to get specific things from, whether it's pass rushing or run technique?
You can look up a lot of guys from the league. I kind of approach that different. I try to implement moves from all of the guys in the league and try to put it in my own game.
Hey, Chris, right here in the middle, sir. Hey. Hey, buddy, you have shock in your hands. When we watch you play, you definitely are a strong guy. Can you tell us a little bit about the tradition, the transition from being a stand-up guy versus hand in the dirt? Because you had to make a little bit of that transition and develop there as a pass rusher standing up off the edge.
Yeah, it's not that big of a transition, but it's definitely a big transition. I mean, it's kind of the same keys or whatnot. Just got to come out of your hips a little bit more quicker.
How you doing, Chris? Being an edge rusher, there's a lot of people make sacks the end all be all. Bryce Huff from the Jets kind of shown that that's not really the case. What are the nuances in the position to you that the average fan might not know about?
A lot of people think it's easy to get sacks, but it's hard. The whole defense got to be on the same page. You can get there, create pressure, but maybe if the DB is not covering, or maybe it was a busted coverage, it could be from maybe going from a sack to an incomplete pass or just pressure. So the whole defense, everybody got to be in sync in order for you to get there and get to the quarterback.
Hi there, Chris. So I just wanted to ask you real quick, man. So comparing and like contrasting your game from like your freshman year until now, what do you think are some of the bigger things that you have improved upon, since you first showed up at Alabama, and, what do you consider some of like your biggest strengths of your game now?
Transitioning from that, I feel like I've been able to play the run a little bit more better and work different pass rushing moves, be able to read tackles better. In my game, I feel like I can long arm, speed to power really well. I like to throw the cross chop in there as well. So.
Hey, Chris. With the retiring of Nick Saban, obviously that's a big deal, and I'm sure he taught you so much. What are some of the things that you can say about him and what he done to make you the person you are today?
Yeah, Coach Saban, he's a great coach. One thing that I learned from him is doing all of the right things when no one's looking. Everybody can do all of the right things when you have the cameras and everything on you, but behind closed doors, are you going to still do those right things? So that's one of the biggest things I learned from him is just working hard even when no one's looking.
How you doing, Chris? I just got a quick question. What's in your playlist right now? What's some of your top songs before you go out on that field and you about to destroy some people or go hard? What's some of them songs that you do to get you kind of crunked up?
I listen to a little bit of everything. So probably like the night before, I might be like a little R&B, soft. Then probably the day of the game, that's when I kind of listen to a little bit more harder music just to get me up. But I mean, anything for real. I listen to a lot of stuff.
Are there any offensive linemen that you're really looking forward to matching up with today?
All of them. They all great people, great humans, and they're all athletic, and I'm ready to go out there and compete.